versus AI. We have two players today on a 9-planet map, and we've both got them playing Tech Rebel. So let's have a quick look at the setup here by the red Tech Rebel. Getting off to an early start here.
Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
And we zoom out there, we can see the planets there. Now I've turned it on all visible so we can see both sides. Let's have a quick look at yellow, again playing as Tech Rebel.
New horizons await. Structure complete.
So as we can see, both AIs have come into the middle there and looking to assert themselves.
Research complete. Our backup is joining the fight. Reporting for duty. Research complete.
Okay, so red, some research out of the way at the beginning. Let's see if we can find that tech tree.
Research complete.
Okay, so there's some research here in the military. Nothing done in the defense
Reporting
yet.
for duty.
And some civilian done. Let's have a look at fleet logistics. Nothing in fleet logistics yet either.
Structure complete.
So this very early game,
Planet development
just setting
finished.
up with planet development as we just heard, and setting up that eco on there.
Structure complete. Research complete.
Okay. Let's have a look at yellow. Seems to be following a very similar.
Carrier at the ready.
So we just heard about. So we've got a Sovar carrier there heading out from red. Expect to see something from yellow. If
Research
there we
complete.
go. Got a dreadnought coming out from yellow as well.
Phase jump on my mark. Research complete. Our backup is joining the fight. Research complete. Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
Okay, so we've got the colony frigate coming out from yellow
Scouts
there.
have found a colonizable planet.
As you can hear,
Structure
red is
complete.
starting to
Planet
find a lot of
development finished.
colonizable planets there.
Research complete.
So it's likely that red will colonize this first planet here. We can see, oh yes, that they are in contact.
Research complete.
Okay, so just one
Nobody
more
gets the job
frigate to
done
go.
like me.
and then they will have wiped out the enemy in that one
Research
there.
complete.
Let's have a look at this one here from yellow. Similar reaction from yellow. They are actually sending their colony frigate out there to colonize this planet there. So yellow will get the planet here. And we can see some other units heading there to the center of the map. And including the dreadnought,
Reporting for
yellow,
duty.
and red sending military units as well. Interesting enough, red is starting to explore this
Reporting for
4-block
duty.
unit over here. Could become interesting
Research
in the
complete.
mid and late game for more resources.
Research complete.
So we can see
Jump on my mark.
yellow is trying to claim the resources there. It's not a planet.
Reporting
but
for
it should
duty.
be interesting. Starting to seek out those resources, and yellow setting that dreadnought back to their home base, whilst red has expanded out and is it's
A
got
new colony has been founded.
got there, so it can take out the enemies here
Reporting
and
for duty.
hopefully colonize this planet shortly.
Planet development finished. Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
So that'd be an easy win there for Red. Red taking that one there very soon. And and Yellow's come down and explore as
Phase
well.
jump complete.
Just sitting on the edge of the planet there.
New horizons await.
As we talked about, trying to secure those planets and resources so they can enter into that next phase of the game. And Red is actually going to attack Yellow now, so we'll see that contact very shortly. As you can see, Yellow has those two planets there, and Red has the bottom. So this will be the first sort of contact point for both parties.
Structure complete. Planet development finished. Research complete.
So a lot of research still happening for Red there, and we're starting to see that contact in here.
Research complete.
For Yellow, just sitting on the edge there, no real engagement yet at this stage.
Structure complete.
The Red unit's still coming across though.
Our fleet is under attack.
Let's have a look. So across a number of planets now, and yes, Red's in contact with
accounted for.
With the AI units here, protecting this planet.
Research complete.
It's done some exploration around here, and also it's patrolling through this non-planetary system here. And let's see again. So okay, so Red in contact now, and Yellow's brought their dreadnought down,
complete.
and we've got the attacking Sovar carrier here as well. So might zoom a bit further just to see that contact. Red losing a few ships here.
Structure complete.
Interesting to see that missile battery out there.
Capital ship shields are down.
All ordnance accounted for.
You can hear that Red is forming a number of units now.
Planet development finished.
All ordnance accounted for.
Structure complete. Our backup is joining the fight.
All ordnance accounted for.
Planet development finished.
So Yellow appearing to win this contact at the moment as more ships are coming in.
Research
And
complete.
the carrier here from Red really taking some damage. See how long that lasts. Not many units left. Yeah. Yellow's starting to make that push in there now.
Research complete.
And Red is starting to head off. It's heavily damaged on its capital ship there.
Structure complete.
So heading back
Our
towards
backup is joining the
those
fight.
secure planets. It should be interesting. Yellow should be looking to secure these resources fairly shortly. I think that Yellow is focused though on eliminating that capital ship threat in the meantime though, and Red continues to put down those missile batteries. Seems
All
to be the
ordnance
only
accounted
thing,
for.
anything holding back the yellow. And interestingly enough, the carrier has just leveled up that capital ship, only with 350 health approximately left. So it won't last too long. And there we go. Fortunately, that capital ship has been destroyed.
All ordnance accounted for.
Oh, I thought it had been destroyed. There's still 28 health left. And we'll see that been destroyed.
Structure complete.
Must admit, it's one of the things I really do like about Sins of the
All
Solar
ordnance
Empire. It has some
accounted
great graphics there. So yellow now cleaning up on the missile batteries and the squadrons of fighters
Planet
there.
development finished.
So we'll quickly zoom out and see. Oh,
Our
some more
backup is joining
defense.
the fight.
Some more units joining the battle there. Coming
Reporting
in
for
just
duty.
following the map there. And yellow doing the same, sending in units.
Phase jump complete. Our fleet is under attack.
So yellow has engaged in trade as well. This will start to improve their economy very soon. And let's go to their home planet.
Reporting for duty.
So they've got a
Planet
capital
development
shipyard
finished.
and they've got a military lab, and a civilian lab as well. Actually, 2 military labs and 2 civilian labs at the back here. That will keep them well occupied with their research tree shortly.
All ordnance accounted for.
And red retreating some of its units from the center point of the map.
Structure complete.
Interesting to note that no one's actually captured this lone planet here. It's fairly defenseless, but it's got some really good resources for the crystal. So it
All ordnance accounted for.
would probably be, if
Our
I was
backup is
playing,
joining
where
the fight.
I'd be tackling next, because it doesn't seem to be tackled by yellow. So we'll see how that goes,
Structure
and we'll just
complete.
check in again on down here. And again, we're back in contact, red and yellow.
All ordnance
So
accounted
you can
for.
see the dreadnought is still doing fairly well, 2,600 health. We've got a number of light frigates down here as well.
Nobody gets the job done like me.
Still a fairly unfair matchup down here. It's likely the yellow will win this contact without the other capital ship here to defend red. And yellow still
Our
getting
backup is joining the fight.
units. Okay, and we can see that capital ship is coming up here, so we've got a battle cruiser
All ordnance
capital
accounted
ship
for.
coming in. And we can also see that red is building quite a few proximity mines around its trade and defense units here.
Structure complete.
No.
Structure complete.
Not quite sure it's something I would be doing. It's
Structure complete.
definitely an AI unit thing. Interesting
All
enough, Foundry here as well. Could be
Structure
interesting in
complete.
the later
Our
game.
backup is
It's very
joining the
costly, costly unit.
All hands.
To operate.
Prepare for jump.
We'll see how that plays out in later game.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so starting to really move in here and shore
Structure
up
complete.
the units here.
Structure
See
complete.
that the units are starting to shore up here. There's definitely this dreadnought's taking a bit of a pounding. It's
All
at
ordnance accounted for.
2,500.
Structure
It looks like a bit of a defensive retreat whilst they get all their forces together again to take on these yellow units here.
All ordnance accounted for. Reporting in.
Research complete.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
Capital ship shields are down.
So the two
Structure
capital
complete.
ships now duking it out here.
Structure
We have
complete.
the Dreadnought from yellow and the battle cruiser here from red.
Where do you need me?
Interestingly enough, with this battle cruiser here from red, once it eliminates this Dreadnought and
Reporting
these
for
yellow
duty.
units, it can actually colonize this planet over here, and we'll start to see it establish it's the resources. So you'll have the crystal and the metals being extracted fairly soon after that.
Reporting for duty.
Research complete.
And down goes that
All
Dreadnought
ordnance
from
accounted
yellow.
for.
We've just got that lone unit which has just been destroyed. So red, for the first time, has now secured this planetary body. And so we look a wider view again.
All
So we
ordnance
still have
accounted for.
two planets to red and 2 planets for yellow.
Structure complete.
Interesting enough, still it doesn't appear that anyone's actually tried to
Our fleet is
colonize
under attack.
this planetary system here. And red looks like it's
Phase jump complete.
tactically retreating a lot of its units here without colonizing.
Structure complete.
Not sure that's something I was doing, and oh, it looks like yellow is getting ready to send another set of units here. Another dreadnought ready to go.
All
Another,
hands, prepare
and
for
it's got
phase
the
jump.
colony frigate over here and waiting.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
Oh, and red sending some scouting units there with its battle cruiser. See, that invokes a reaction here. Yes, so yellow
Bring it
with
out
its
the big gun.
complement of fighters and bombers there, followed by its dreadnought and light frigate units, and red
I
going into
heard you
a
have a
tactical
fighter
retreat.
problem.
Hardly qualifies a good contact there, so definitely a good thing for red to retreat.
Capital ship shields are down.
Okay, interestingly there, we just saw red's
All hands,
colony frigate
prepare for phase jump.
go to what appears to be colonize this planet, but
Research
unfortunately
complete.
it has the protection of one of the third-party AI units, and
All ordnance accounted
looks like
for.
that colony ship will actually be destroyed. So red will not be capturing this one here at all. And there goes the colony frigate.
All ordnance accounted for.
Interestingly enough, there's no real contacts happening in this center
All hands,
part of the map.
prepare for phase jump.
Nobody gets the job done like me.
I guess that if you had
Oh, power to
contact of
jump
this center
drive.
area here, that you would really be controlling a lot of the movement going forward. But it doesn't appear that either side at this stage have been really taking control of it.
Structure complete.
But as we say that, we can
A
see
new colony has been founded.
a red dreadnought has entered the system, and red has just claimed that
Structure
planet.
complete.
So, colony
Research
frigate,
complete.
and you can see the resources coming in there. Oh, yellow coming in very strong though. So we just got the extractor for 1
All
metal and
ordnance
1
accounted
crystal,
for.
and we got a lone frigate here. It's not going to last very long.
Drive.
We do have a defense hangar, which is waiting to be built. So as I said, probably not going to last very long.
Accounted for.
And we will probably see a reaction from Red fairly shortly. Let's have a look over here. Do have a number of units. They are heading back towards
I'll find it.
the proximity mines, the safety, but I would imagine that soon enough, once the attack occurs,
Planet
they will
development finished.
head back here very shortly.
All ordnance accounted for.
Structure complete.
Okay, so we've got a scout frigate just arriving from yellow.
All ordnance
But it does
accounted
appear
for.
that the yellow units are leaving the planet, likely because it has now actually been colonized by red. You can see though that some of these units here are starting to attack the
Reporting for duty.
extraction units. And yeah, so it's just being constructed right now, but you can see they are sitting here and will likely attack as soon as that's complete.
All ordnance accounted for.
We can start to see now
Structure complete.
a bit of activity from both sides units. A lot of the ships
backup is
moving
joining the
between
fight.
a lot of the planets. Well, I can see that there's a red unit here. So red
All
has
ordnance
sent some
accounted
units
for.
down here to explore this and likely colonize this planet here very soon. What we might do is flick over to
Phase
yellow
jump
for a second
complete.
and see what's going on with yellow. So we can see with yellow, they've set up the proximity mines. Not much has changed here. They have a foundry too.
Air wing at your disposal.
However, not much else at this stage. And not dissimilar in their second planet. Just moving units in and out at this stage. Whereas red is now really starting to explore this block of planets here. We've got some resources in this first
Reporting
one,
for duty.
which red has now claimed off yellow, and these
Structure
three
complete.
planets will probably be something that red will be focusing on
Nobody
soon.
gets the job done like me.
And we can see
Our
that
fleet is under attack.
the resources are fairly low for yellow as well. We might have a quick look at the tech tree. Okay, so there's been a bit of
Structure
research here
complete.
around the units, but it does
All
continue
ordnance accounted for.
to sort of neglect the ballistics and the rocketry and structural systems. In defense, again, fairly minimum in defense. It's done the hangar defense, and it's done the gauze here, and the proximity mines, but not really much else. And again, civilian, not really anything outside of trade
All
and
power to
Arctic
jump
exploration. So it's interesting. We might just skip down to fleet logistics. Okay, and so yellow has invested heavily in the fleet logistics, allowing it to increase the size of its fleet. And it's also
Reporting for duty.
increased. It's also invested
Structure
in basic
complete.
officer training, which means it can have up to 2 capital ships at the moment. So that's an interesting but not uncommon tactic.
Jump drive.
We might flick over to red, and red probably has a similar the fleet logistics. So again, not dissimilar.
Our
Fleet
backup is
Logistics
joining the fight.
supply is at 820, so one level up from yellow, and also they've gone to formal training plans, which means they can have 3 capital
Let's clear
ships.
this place out.
So a very interesting but not uncommon
I
strategy.
heard you have a fighter problem.
Let's have a look at the investment here. Again, very heavily invested in units, and we can see the prototype is being built. So once we get to level 4 here, we'll start to see some very interesting and powerful units.
All ordnance accounted for.
At the moment, it does appear that red and yellow are both investing in their fleets heavily. You can see a number of the units here moving around from red.
Let's clear this place out. All hands, prepare for phase jump. All hands, prepare for phase jump.
So a lot of movement in and out of this center now for the sun.
Planet development finished.
Probably want to start seeing some control exerted on this area here from either red or yellow. But you can see there's a lot of movement of units at the moment.
Our backup is joining the fight.
All power to jump drive.
Again, no real contacts here at the moment. I might have a quick look and just see if what's going on down here. Is that just yellow passing through? There's a bit of a contact here, so the fight to shore it up with that colony frigate that's probably just secured those resources.
All hands, prepare for phase jump. Air wing at your disposal.
Just here, and we've got quite a few of the bomber and fighter squadrons here,
complete.
with some frigates here, and red with its frigates as well.
Planet development finished.
Oh, it looks like we've got a bit of a contact here with yellow. Yes, okay, yellow and red, and a bit of a contact here. Seems to be an ongoing conflict on this
Phase
planet
jump
here.
Complete. Research complete.
Air wing at your disposal.
Not sure quite what red's doing. If it's supposed to be a tactical retreat, but it's sending units back up again. You can see those proximity mines close to those defensive structures here. So you have the factory for the frigates, and you have the defensive units here in the hangars, and you've also got some point Gorse defenses.
I heard you have a fighter problem. Air wing at your disposal.
Planet development finished.
All power to jump drive.
Zoom in on a bit of that.
All ordnance
Contact
accounted
here.
for.
Oh,
Our backup is joining the fight.
and yellow is pursuing
clear
a
this place
critical
out.
position. Not entirely sure why yellow would be running into the center of
Structure complete.
the red position there. It would be surrounded. See these units starting to leave though, so it's likely that the yellow units are going to tactically retreat out of here, whilst red tries to keep them pinned down, but
Research
they will be
complete.
leaving.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
Research complete.
And that will be those
Air
yellow
wing at your
units.
disposal.
Right, so we'll just reorientate that
Our
map.
fleet is under attack.
All hands, prepare for phase jump.
So we're going back into
Our
contact
backup
over here.
is joining the fight.
So it's just sending some reinforcements over here.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
Let's have a look at that as well. So we have 2 battle cruisers and 1 dreadnought for red. I'm going to start to see some of these contacts, and again more coming into the center
Structure
here.
complete.
Doesn't appear that anyone's really looking to hold it.
Let's clear this place out.
In saying that, we do have both dreadnoughts, one from yellow, one from red, both battling it out here.
All hands, prepare for phase jump.
Let's have a look what's going on down here.
Let's clear this place out. Structure complete. Structure complete. Let's clear this place out. Our backup is joining the fight.
I heard you have a fighter problem. All hands, prepare for phase jump.
Structure complete.
So, red looking to hold this space right now. Still looking for them to actually colonize it. But with a number of battlefronts there at the moment, red would be really looking to push forward through this
Our backup
space
is joining
here,
the fight.
but also maintain this center planet. And they've
Let's
seemed to
clear
have
this
lost that
place
one there.
out.
You can see the yellow dreadnought from before, quite low on health for its hull health. Its anti-matter is full and shields are still repairing. But the yellow units do
Structure
have
complete.
control of the center here.
Air wing at your disposal.
And red sending up units there now.
Structure complete. Let's clear this place out. Our fleet is under attack. Our backup is joining the fight.
See a
Reporting in.
bit of an army amassing here.
Bomber wing reporting.
So red
Structure
starting to really
complete.
put some units together here. You can see them just hiding amongst everything here.
Phase jump complete.
Alright, and back in the center here, and yes, okay, so that unit
Reporting
there,
for duty.
the colony frigate, is going to colonize this planet here. But red has again lost control of the center. They haven't kept units here, and yellow looking to sort of pursue that a little bit there by keeping some units there
Air
and
wing at
also
your disposal.
maintaining the corridor to these 4 planets over here.
Reporting for duty.
A large movement of yellow there. Wonder if that's to
All
pursue
hands,
the 4
prepare
planets
for
we
phase
just talked
jump.
about, or if that would be to force forward into red territory.
Research complete.
It looks like red has really taken the empire ranking in military and the economy at the moment, so
All ordnance accounted for.
okay.
Let's clear this place out.
So that colony frigate is. We hope.
All hands, prepare for phase jump.
Oh, it's waiting for the antimatter for it to be able to use its ability
Reporting
to
for duty.
colonize the planet. So that probably won't be too much longer. Red again, still loading up units in this center point here.
Structure complete.
And
Reporting
yellow's
for
still
duty.
maintaining a good presence around the
Let's
sun
clear
here.
this place out.
Again, kind of disappointing that Red hasn't sort of secured the center point, because it would have given them control of these
Bringing
4
out the
planets
big
and
guns.
reduced a lot of the problems they've had chasing
All ordnance
resources.
accounted for.
They're still sending 1 or 2 scouts into this area, but that will need a bit of a force. And again, down here you can see, yeah, still secured by the third-party units there. So probably time to start securing these
All ordnance
resources and
accounted
planets.
for.
All
power to Red.
jump drive.
Yellow still securing the center,
Our fleet is under attack.
and they've sent some units down here as well. And
Air wing at your disposal.
this
All
colony
hands,
frigate's still
prepare
waiting
for
on
phase
anti.
jump.
It's a very slow process here. So right on top of those yellow units there, but
Our backup is
there is
joining
still
the fight.
more small units back here.
A new colony has been founded.
And Red has successfully taken the planet as well.
Structure complete.
You see that
Structure complete.
it's just been founded there. But Yellow's still overwhelming a number more units down here. Also look to get rid of this colony frigate fairly soon and send it back to a safer position.
All hands, prepare for phase jump.
Capital ship shields are down.
So
All power to jump drive.
shields are down, but its health is still relatively strong there. 400 out of 700 at the moment.
All ordnance accounted for.
3,400 out of 3,700 at the moment. So it's going to be around for a while. What we'd want to see is some reinforcements shortly, but there doesn't appear to be any units
It's out
close
there.
by.
I'll find it.
Now, as we said before, Red is amassing a number of units, and they are amassing them over here. So I think we're going
Air
to
wing
see
at your disposal.
that counter-offensive come sooner rather than later now. But I can see that Yellow is dropping a few units in there. We can see that just there is... Oh, it's just been destroyed. There is Yellow keeping an eye on this one there, and you can see up the top there that they've got
All ordnance
a unit
accounted
heading
for.
down. Again, makes me think that Yellow knows that there's potential
Behold my
counter-offensive
creations.
going on. So I definitely
development
can
finished.
see that Red is now
All
starting
hands,
to
prepare
capture
for phase
resources
jump.
and build up a lot of that
Structure
extra
complete.
capacity. So
I
it can
heard you
go
have
after
a
the most
fighter
expensive
problem.
units and build up a lot of
Phase jump complete.
the tactical advantage over Yellow.
Full power to jump drive. Air wing at your disposal.
Our fleet is under attack.
If it's out there, I'll find it.
Planet development finished.
All ordnance accounted for. All hands,
So still got the
prepare for
contact
phase
here
jump.
with Yellow. I thought Red may have sent some more units, but it doesn't appear that they are fighting off. We've got the bomber wing and the fighter wing here.
All ordnance accounted for.
But what you can see is Red has started to really colonise here. We've got a defensive hangar base there. We do have another one just being built in there. We've got a millet crystal here, so 3 resource extractors. Again, going to boost that Red economy there.
All hands, prepare for phase jump.
And Yellow, again, sort of appearing to be a bit idle in pursuing additional resources. They've got the resources here,
Reporting for duty.
but they haven't really pursued much of the resources over in these 3 other planets. And I think that's really something that would sway the battle
Jump drive.
going forward. The late game, resources and allowing that research. I'm not really quite understanding the strategy from Red to send the units back and forth at the moment. Have really not controlling their center point
All
at
hands,
all.
prepare for
And
phase jump.
that colony frigate is defenseless. Really, it's got one very low health frigate in there that is heading off to scout over here. So.
Air wing at your disposal.
Structure complete.
Do you think, guys, if you were playing this one, would you go up the center here through the sun and start to initiate contact and do that, or would you come across here to the left and start to exploit the resources? I'm interested to know what you would do. The one thing we can be sure of now is that now that Yellow and Red are starting to amass a lot of military units, there's definitely going to be a lot of contact and a lot of blowing up of ships very soon. So we'll keep that in mind. Hopefully Yellow or Red will start to sort of structure the forces a bit more together.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
Yes, we can see down here that there are quite a few Yellow forces getting ready for some sort of mission. Again, very AI to have a lot of these proximity mines in amongst everything else. But don't see that in a lot of
All
PvP
hands,
play.
prepare for phase jump. Air wing at your disposal. New
Then again,
horizons await.
we can see that down the bottom here from our red from our red AI player as well. It's a lot
Planet development finished.
proximity mines here. Got a number of units just sitting here at the moment, so we'll see
Structure complete.
if they're just passing through. Just take a look at the tech tree. So there's been a bit more research here from Red, and we've got,
Phase jump
as we had before, the
complete.
trade, but now it's also looking at some of the mining and the density. So it'll give you some more engineering. Basically, it'll give you, as I said,
Ready for the front
extraction
line.
and building. And also, if you research here, it allows you to build on ice planets, or if you can
All
have
hands,
volcanic.
prepare for phase jump.
Interestingly enough, it hasn't researched on the radar, which will give it
Structure
advance
complete.
warning of other units coming in. So that would be something I would be looking at if I was playing now.
All ordnance accounted for.
But it's starting to get more accessibility to the defensive and military ones.
Structure
Okay,
complete.
so something we talked about a bit
Structure
earlier.
complete.
The prototype weapon here has been fully researched.
Our backup is joining the fight.
So that's something we might need to keep an eye out for.
Let's clear this place out.
But the ballistics and the structural subsystems are not much research from
Structure
Red.
complete.
And we might flick over to Yellow and have a quick look at Yellow's tech tree. Yep, not much in the way of research there.
All ordnance accounted for.
But it's definitely increasing its fleet logistics. Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Those are trade units there.
Our
So I was
backup
going to
is
say,
joining the fight.
got a number of units
Structure
just sitting
complete.
here. Got Red down there, and also Red
Our
doing
fleet is under attack.
some building down here. And you can see those proximity mines.
Air wing at your disposal.
And we can hear lots and lots of activity from Red with regards to building units. So again, it's still
Structure complete.
massing a lot of ships, and we can see a majority of them here.
All power to jump drive.
So we might just have
Reporting
a
for
look
duty.
and see if there's anything happening in here.
Structure complete.
Okay, so it looks like they are about to go and have a look at the Yellow
I
base
heard
just
you
up
have
here.
a fighter problem.
So let's
If
have a
it's
look.
out there, I'll find it.
We might follow this unit here.
Where do you need me?
Structure complete.
All ordnance accounted for. All ordnance accounted for. Air wing at your disposal.
Our backup is joining the fight. Research complete.
All ordnance accounted for. All ordnance accounted for.
Okay, so we're about to initiate a large contact here on Yellow, who up here has units ready to go.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
Let's see, it's going to be an interesting, almost even on
Structure
units.
complete.
We can see we've got a number of other capital ships here, and we can have the proximity mine. So trying to stay
Structure
further away
complete.
from those units. Try and keep the contact just to here. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to move a little bit far forward here. Let's take a better view from the top here. Be a bit clearer. So we've initiated
Planet
contact, it
development
looks like, with
finished.
the Red, and it's sort of taken off the right hand flank here, so you sort of divided the resources of Red already.
Ready for the front lines.
See that
Air
battle
wing at
cruise
your
here,
disposal.
got the Dreadnought battle cruiser, another capital ship up here, so battle cruiser. So a lot of firepower here, but it does appear that these cruisers here are attacking a lot of the
ordnance accounted
defensive
for.
units here, rather than focusing on this force.
Planet development finished.
Reporting for duty.
Structure complete.
All ordnance accounted for.
Structure complete. Structure complete. Structure complete. Our fleet is under attack.
So it does look like yellow has sent some units down here as well, and red will reinforce that.
Research complete.
Got quite a few bombers and a lot of fighter squadrons here to defend as well, and that yellow goes down.
Our backup
Red
is joining
continues
the
to
fight.
I heard you have a fighter
force
problem.
yellow here in their own planet. So
Research complete.
looking again, still very even on the units here, but
Reporting for
red's
duty.
health on the units
Behold my creations.
starting to lower a bit. Whereas yellow's staying relatively stable outside of the squadron of fighters and bombers.
Structure complete.
All ordnance accounted for.
Structure complete.
It looks like we're gonna lose yellow's. Yeah, gonna lose the battleship yellow
Structure
up the front
complete.
here. Zoom in a little bit further, and you can see there's a lot of contact actually in this bit here. So all the frigates and the capital ships.
All ordnance accounted
And-
for.
That will take this one out here very shortly. So 172 health there out of the 4,000, and there it
Our
goes.
backup is joining the fight.
And red pursuing and pushing forward on that there. What looks like to be a number of different units here.
Behold my creations.
Whole map situation. So red still pursuing this planet here
Our backup is joining the fight.
with another dreadnought and a few other units going again back into this and red again trying to hold it, but it wasn't quite taking the resource. It does appear that yellow has, yes it has, yellow has actually colonized this planet with trade and is taking the resources there, and possibly red trying to claim the top one here. Yes, they've taken out
All ordnance accounted for.
those other parties from before.
Systems calibrated. Air wing at your disposal.
So fairly interesting. Starting to get into that end game scenario of
All
make sure you
ordnance
secure
accounted
this,
for.
secure those resources. And again,
Calculating jump coordinates.
so red is now chasing the military units here.
Our backup is joining the fight. Our capital ship shields are down.
It's a bit of a retreat here
Ready
by
for the
yellow.
front line.
See that the units have gone down since we last looked at them. Just have a look here for red. They will probably start to knock out a lot of this offensive units
Air wing
here
at your disposal.
once yellow has left. Get rid of this
Behold my
trade port
creations.
and the defensive platform.
Research complete.
Calculating jump coordinates.
Yep, so red going to start focusing on some of these ones from yellow here, take them out, and like to see them colonize the
Phase
planet
jump
shortly
complete.
after that.
Air wing at your disposal.
It looks like the dreadnought just leveled up as well, so
New horizons await. Give me something to bomb.
okay, so red doing a bit of tactical retreat with its units right now. So again, having a look at the map, red's still starting to really secure this space here. And it looks like it may be pushing into this planet up here, where yellow has
I
already
heard you have a
secured,
fighter problem.
secured this one here. We can still see that colony frigate is still there. Surprisingly, hasn't pushed up
Our
into
backup
here
is
yet.
joining the fight.
We'll see how that goes. Okay, so we've just got the fighter squadron and the bomber squadron up
All
there
power to
securing
jump drive.
space. And these guys will be heading up there shortly to help secure it.
Our fleet is under attack.
Oh, okay, so you can just see that red's just secured resources there.
All hands, prepare for phase jump.
Okay. I think that yellow really needs to start making a bit of a move now, because we've seen that red has a definite advantage over yellow. It has an additional planet at the moment, but likely to be a second additional planet once it takes on this one here. And if it continues to
Reporting
guerrilla
for duty.
tactics with this one here, it'll likely colonize this one fairly shortly as well.
Air wing at your disposal. If it's out there, I'll find it.
So we've got some,
Listen up, you hotshots!
got some military down here. We've got some military
destroyed?
here as well.
Copy that, TACCOM.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
A lot of defensive units now set up as well by red.
All ordnance accounted for.
So a small amount of units here, but again, the only thing here from yellow being the proximity mines, and they still have the planet,
If it's out there,
but
I'll find it.
I have a feeling that
All
they will
hands,
come back
prepare
and
for phase jump.
take that planet shortly. What you're seeing though is the movement of resources by red, potentially for an upcoming attack, and I would imagine that would come from the center if they're not going to secure this area up here. And there we go, yellow's shifting units as well. It's a bit of what looks like a 50-50 split. Some into the
it's out
center
there,
and some to
I'll find
reinforce the planet here. Interesting enough, we've got a two capital ships here from yellow.
Ready to lead.
And as we saw a moment ago, there wasn't many units back here for red to call.
All
on.
ordnance
They've sent
accounted
them-
for.
Yeah, they've sent them all forward up here. So that should be an interesting interesting turn for yellow and red. Again, more units coming in, so yeah, yellow really pushing to maintain control. And
All
red,
ordnance accounted for.
red's really not going to be able to stand much longer on this planet.
If it's out there, I'll find it.
All ordnance accounted for. All hands, prepare for phase jump.
Yep, so red evacuating.
Phase jump complete.
And you can see yellow really driving those last few units from red. And it's looking to restore the planet, and once it's got rid of it, they will start to rebuild some of those defensive units again. So really good raid by red. Unfortunately, the fact they couldn't hold it,
All hands, prepare
it's
for
definitely
phase
going to
jump.
cost them.
Research
You can
complete.
see a few more units going there. And the yellow unit leveling up there, that capital ship behind there.
Our backup is joining.
Looks
the
like there's
fight.
only one red unit there. No, sorry, 2 red units there left.
Our
do-
fleet is under attack.
Oh wow, okay, they may not make it. I think that both units have been destroyed now.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so I think it's fair to say that yellow has resecured the planet for now. What it does
Research
need to do is
complete.
really put up the defenses again. Otherwise, as we saw before, red
Nobody
will put a
gets the
huge
job
fleet
done like me.
and just steamroll over that planet again. Interesting, red still checking
out
out this
there,
planet,
I'll
and
find
it still hasn't managed to colonize the planet
Research
yet.
complete.
But we can see that there is a colony frigate here. So again, like we've been talking about for a while now, it does look like they will colonize this planet. It's just taking a bit longer than usual.
Air wing at your
And probably
disposal.
focused more on this corridor here between yellow and red, and I can see these units moving into position here.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
Hasn't
Research
been asked to
complete.
go, but go up to the yellow planet above it, but we can see quite a few units moving here, so they are assembling for some purpose.
All ordnance accounted for. Let's clear this place out.
If it's out there, I'll find it.
All power to jump drive.
Research complete. A new colony has been founded.
Okay, so red
All
has
ordnance
finally
accounted for.
colonized this top one here, and luckily enough, just as yellow comes in, it's got plenty of units here to defend that one. It's already built a frigate factory as well, so that it can produce further units if required. So I think that one is fairly easily won by red. I can see probably won't be too much of an issue there.
Let's clear this place out.
Still waiting for that major
Our
contact
backup is joining the fight.
we were talking about before. This red has got a couple of units here, but it hasn't really held the center of the map yet. We did see it push into this one here
Our fleet is
before,
under
but
attack.
just driven back. And
Air
interesting
wing
to
at
see
your
if
disposal.
yes, it's got the trade port up again, and it's got amassed quite a few units here. What they may do is want to continue with that momentum and push forward here to the red units there. and the red planet here.
Planet development finished. Structure complete.
You can see guys looking to really shore up their defenses and also potentially have a go at each other's planet. We'll just have to wait and see on that one fairly shortly.
Calculating jump coordinates.
Our backup is joining the fight.
Ooh, a large contingent of red moving here. Interesting to see where they're going. If they are in contact here or...
Planet development finished.
Just a strategic move.
All ordnance
It does
accounted
appear that
for.
some of these units here are... Yep, they are turning in, so likely a possible engagement here. Again, red's sort of having a lot more units, but they are the fighters and the bomber squadron, so got some more reinforcements coming down from the bottom of the planet here as well.
Structure complete.
All hands, prepare for phase jump. Air wing at your disposal.
Okay, so red having another crack at this yellow planet here, and just as the yellow have got their units right
Phase
on
jump complete.
the corner ready to go, red's dropping in.
Air
Again,
wing at your disposal.
it's about even
Planet
now.
development
Units.
finished.
This should be an interesting contact here.
Reporting for duty.
See the dreadnought ready out. I believe there was a capital ship
Research
or two.
complete.
Yeah, there's a dreadnought there I can see, and oh yeah, it's a battle cruiser just there. So, going to be an interesting lineup here. The other frigates and the bomber and fighter squadrons here, we're going to have an interesting matchup.
Structure complete.
All ordnance accounted for.
Wonder if red will send additional units. Yeah, it does look like they're sending an additional set of units as
Our
well.
backup
to
is
support.
joining the fight.
You can see that red's really fortified this planet here as well.
Planet
It's
development
indicative of the
finished.
state that we're going to start seeing a lot more contacts
Ready
now
for the front
by
line.
red and yellow, and red's getting ready to sort of really push into that final phase. Interesting strategy here by red. Doesn't look like it's appearing to
Our fleet is under attack.
take a number of targets. So some of them are targeting that trade port, some on the planet, and the majority of them
Our backup is
targeting
joining the
these
fight.
main body of
Structure
ships.
complete. Ready for the front lines. Planet development finished.
Oh, and here comes some of the backup here we were talking about a moment ago. Yep, just heading up there now. We are starting to see some casualties from yellow.
All ordnance accounted for.
So it does appear to be working.
Reporting
the
for
tactic
duty.
here. So all three
Structure
capital ships
complete.
here tackling this dreadnought here. Should be interesting to see once that goes down, and we can see it's at 2,700 out of
Capital ship
3,900.
shields are down.
All ordnance accounted for. All ordnance accounted for.
Our backup is joining the fight.
Not entirely sure. I think that dreadnought is, yeah, it's getting particularly weak now.
Reporting
So,
for duty.
but those fighters and bomber squadrons are relentless.
All ordnance accounted for.
See that the battle cruiser here is continuing to maintain its fire on that dreadnought. Really looking to push.
Behold my creations.
Really looking to push that one there and bring it out of the game. See, there's
All
a
ordnance accounted for.
number of units coming in now, but it's going to make it a lot more difficult for Red if they can't start to really eliminate a lot of the forces here. And that dreadnought goes
Reporting
down.
for duty.
Whilst it
Research
looks like,
complete.
doesn't look like it, it's fairly evenly matched here, red and yellow. A lot
All
of
ordnance accounted for.
a lot of units
All
being
ordnance
lost on both
accounted
sides
for.
here. If Red wants to win this contact, it's really going to need to start getting some reserve units in here to support it.
Our fleet is under attack.
Let's have a look and see if there's any other units coming. Doesn't appear so. Red really is taking the lead over here though, by the looks of it. They're holding the center planet here. And yellow's still in control and red on the above. And looks like yellow is looking to take control of this planet here, but it's only got 2 crystal
Ready for
at the
front
moment.
lines.
So
Research complete.
could be a little bit late in the
All
game
packed
for
up
that.
and ready to go.
And red sending units
Phase
as well.
jump
Oh
complete.
well, okay. So got
Capital ship
a
shields are
dreadnought
down.
there as well.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, let's just rejoin where we were before, and contact's still ongoing here. But it does look like yellow is starting to take a bit of a lead here.
Planet development finished.
All hands, prepare for phase jump.
Let's clear this place out.
Oh, and down goes yellow's battle cruiser. This may change things here. That battle cruiser was absorbing a lot of the damage from before.
Our capital ship has been heavily damaged.
Air wing at your disposal.
Okay, so it's this center one here. It's absorbing a lot of damage. The hell is this dread? No, it's battle cruiser.
I'll find it.
Getting back to even again, but must admit we have 3 capital ships against 1 battle.
All ordnance
capital
accounted
ship
for.
in this battle, and so you start to see that the odds will be in Red's favor now. but yellow is continuing to get more units in support, whereas red doesn't appear to have received any support units to reinforce its position here. Got one hanging out down there, but it doesn't appear to be any reserve units
We
coming
have
in.
wiped out an enemy colony.
Oh, okay.
Ready to lead.
Okay, so red is looking to take
All
advantage of
hands,
this one
prepare
here,
for
and
phase
will
jump.
likely colonize that one
If
shortly.
it's out there,
And a
I'll
number of
find it.
units are being sent that way. And it does look like yellow is on a tactical retreat now, given the overwhelming and superior firepower of red. Again, the 3 capital ships and all the other frigates that it's got with it.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
Our fleet is under attack.
Interesting enough, yellow has some reserve units just sitting up the top here. I'm not entirely sure why it hasn't engaged with these units yet. If not, why hasn't it returned them back?
Air wing at your disposal.
Oh wow, and another capital ship that going down. Yellow's
A
losing
new
quite a
colony
few.
has been founded.
Quite a few there, and as we saw before, yes, so red has secured this one here, and I don't see why it won't attack this yellow colony here as well and see if it can capture that one as well. Give it almost complete control over the map there. The only planets outstanding there from the Pirate Raider
Ready
planet
to lead.
and these 2 planets.
Air wing at your...
Retreat, and red is now looking to take advantage of that retreat and capture the map here.
At 4.
Yep, so you can see the dreadnought just up the top here is raising the planet, and it will also have the assistance of the 2 other capital ships, whilst the other units will start to clean up any other additional
All
the
ordnance
additional
accounted
buildings.
for.
So you've got the military lab there, and if there's any other, I'll just send the metal extractor up the top there, so we'll start to get rid of those.
Air wing at your disposal.
Now, as we discussed a bit earlier, with this class of
It's out there.
battle cruiser,
I'll find it.
they'll actually be able to colonize the planet without the frigate, the colony frigate, so very quickly turn into Red's planet after that.
All hands, prepare for phase jump.
Okay, so
Ready to lead.
Red's sending a number of units back. That's very interesting. I did think that there would be a context coming soon.
Calculating jump coordinates.
It does look like that is actually happening now. So red is going to... Oh yeah, okay, so you've got a corvette here. That's a survey, and then... See, yes, okay, so it's
Structure complete.
tackling this planet now.
Air wing at your disposal.
And as it's cut off from most of the other yellow planets,
All hands, prepare for phase jump.
it will likely fall fairly quickly. And we saw
Let's
some
clear this place out.
reinforcements just arriving here, so they'll be off to work soon. And
We have wiped out an enemy colony. A new colony has
we've
been founded.
just heard it's been wiped out. So red will capture that one, and it just did.
Behold my creations.
Ready to lead. Planet development finished. Structure complete. Our fleet is under attack.
So red here likely cleaning up
I
bit more
heard you
here.
have a fighter problem.
and it will setting up a trade port as well, and then looking to make that final push here. Yellow, on the other hand, is now starting to send units into the center, and I believe they're trying to secure this planet here. However, it may be a bit too late,
Is joining the fight.
as red continues to take out quite a bit of the infrastructure on that planet there.
Ready for the front lines. Structure complete. Planet
So
development
a
finished.
heavy. So we got Dreadnought level 3. It's getting a bit heavy with some frigate units there that support, but it's probably not going to be enough
Structure complete.
to really slow the turn of the battle here.
Ready to
I think
lead.
with Red
Ready for the
securing this
front
planet
line.
now, it's going to really start pushing forward. You can see that they're really
Our
moving
backup
now.
is joining the fight.
Interestingly enough, I didn't see
Structure complete.
any factory to build the frigates, and we do have this battle
Research
cruiser
complete.
staying behind. So we do have one dreadnought and one battle cruiser, and we do have one battle cruiser in reserve.
I heard you have a fighter problem. All hands, prepare for phase jump.
And here we go,
Ready
guys.
to lead.
All ordnance accounted for.
We're on their final push now, guys.
Research complete.
Look at that. So many units coming in now. It doesn't appear
Ready to lead.
to be much issue with the proximity mines.
Ready
It
to lead.
really is about getting rid of those key units and key infrastructure on the planet. And I don't think that
Planet
Yellow
development
will
finished.
be able to really repel. There's not many in terms of military units here. Whereas we look at Reds, and Reds has a large composite there.
Reporting for duty.
So Red's starting to settle in now. Its core units and start to break down that infrastructure. Let's have a look at the other planet, the
Our
Yellow.
fleet is under attack.
And yet Red is still getting rid of a lot of that infrastructure there. As we can see, it does look like the
Ready for the
Dreadnought will
front
start to
line.
raise that planet now.
Planet development
s-
finished.
with all the torpedoes. And we do have a battle cruiser there ready for when they want to colonize the planet. So just so you can see now, it really is Red's game to lose. It's very heavily taken by Red now.
Ready for the front lines. Research complete.
Zoom in a bit further here, guys, so you can see that.
Expand and exterminate!
If it's out there, I'll find it. wing at your disposal.
Ready to lead.
So Red
All
still
ordnance
in
accounted for.
contact, but the resistance
Planet development finished.
will not hold for long at this stage. You can see that the unit configuration is
If it's
3
out
capital
there,
ships here
I'll find it.
against the 1 capital ship here, and then a number of proximity mines. So as far as Red's concerned, they have the advantage here.
Our backup is joining the fight.
If it's out there, I'll find it. All ordnance accounted for.
Phase jump complete.
Nobody gets the job done like me.
See Red now going straight for the planet, and it will
One of our
use.
foes is building something new.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So yes, we
I heard
have
you
that
have a fighter
Titan,
problem.
which is actually that research vessel that we're talking about halfway
Air wing
through.
at your disposal.
So that will be very dangerous for all of Red. It's a capital ship killer, so you need to keep an eye on that one. You can see that it's already starting to take aim at
If it's out there,
Red.
I'll find it.
Ready to lead.
This could change. This could change the course of the battle, but the problem is, with
All
yellow,
hands,
so
prepare
many,
for phase jump.
so much less resources, it could present a real problem. What we do see is these units up the
Our
top here
backup is joining the fight.
are heading. Yeah, you can see heading to reinforce Red's position here, whilst
Ready
Red
for
is
the
actually
front
already
line.
attacking the planet here. So there we go, in the pincer movement, Red reinforces the position.
Ready to lead.
Got this Titan ship though, and it is moving into position.
Air wing at your disposal.
Very interesting position now. With Red now chasing what appears to be a single defense platform over here.
Where do you need me?
And we've got a Dreadnought and a Titan here.
All ordnance accounted for.
Very interesting. And Red bringing all their units close together again now. Looking to formulate a plan, looks like, to really wipe out this Titan and the Dreadnought, because it will provide a much better defense than the other units. Oh wow. And
I heard you have a fighter problem.
yeah, it looks like the units are really attacking this battle cruisers.
Behold my creations.
That Titan
Entering
really leading the
space.
charge.
Our backup is joining the fight.
Red really throwing everything it has at it right now. See, oh
Air
wow.
wing at your disposal.
Okay, looks like another Titan here from Red.
Our capital ship shields are down.
So we have quite a bit going on here, guys. We've got some units down here. The main body of the units do seem to be
All
more
ordnance
capital
accounted
ships.
for.
So 2 capital ships
Give me
now
something to
and a
bomb.
Titan. And a lot of these units would not survive this engagement as we continue to see capital ships being targeted by the
Our backup is joining the fight.
All ordnance accounted for. All hands, prepare for phase jump.
So Red's still having a
Let's clear this place out.
large explosion there.
All ordnance accounted for. Give me something to bomb.
That Titan undamaged though.
Out there, I'll find it.
I'm not entirely sure.
under
Oh,
attack.
we've got a Sovar carrier heavily damaged and probably looking
Behold
to
my creations.
stop itself from being killed there. So
If it's out there,
right,
I'll
okay,
find it.
so
reporting for
we
duty.
have the other Titan now pushing forward. It will be rejoining. Sorry, it will be joining the Red forces here.
Entering phase space.
Appears to be
Plan
some
of
sort of
development
tactical
finished.
retreat by both parties at the moment, so Red pushing back to a center point.
Structure complete.
Behold my creations.
And okay, that Titan has just landed. I think won't be too much longer now. Red has really secured the map, and once is able to sort of slow down these units at the front here and really attack that Titan, there'll be game over. There's no coming back there
Structure complete.
for the yellow units.
Our backup is joining the fight. Nothing of value has been found. Let's clear this place out.
When down goes that battle cruiser from before. So we now literally have the battle of the Titans, the yellow Titan and the red Titan.
Ship shields are down.
All ordnance accounted for.
Phase jump complete.
Reporting for duty.
Structure complete. Our capital ship has been heavily damaged.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
One of our capital ships has been destroyed.
So a capital ship being destroyed there. But yeah, we can see that there. See though that the Titan
Out
here
there, I'll
really
find
attacking the other Titan now and starting to really lay some damage into that Titan. And a lot of the other units now supporting that as well.
Our backup is joining the fight.
And Red's still got the overwhelming advantage here
Ready
of
to
military
lead.
units as well.
Planet development finished.
Just see
Air
that.
wing at your disposal.
So many red units on top there.
Nobody gets the job done like me.
You can see there that the Dreadnought as well on low health as well. Sitting right in front of that Titan there,
Our backup
being
is joining the
unrelentless
fight.
as the health drops for that Titan as well. 700
My
out of the 4200 for the Dreadnought though, it's not going to last very long.
I heard you have a fighter problem.
And I think we're about to lose that Dreadnought, unfortunately.
Ready for the front lines.
Calculating jump coordinates.
Behold my creation.
Yeah, and that Dreadnought has now been lost, unfortunately.
All ordnance accounted for.
And the Titan, enemy Titan,
Ready.
is now targeting. But it won't be much of an issue as the Titan itself
Planet
is gone.
development finished.
So the red Titan remains, and the capital ship for...
All ordnance accounted for.
Yes, okay, so the battle cruiser has remained.
All hands, prepare for phase jump.
Now it's for red to clean up, and it can start to really make use of those extra forces and start taking out the starbase and a number of other forces here.
Let's clear this place out.
All ordnance accounted for.
And we've got additional units still coming in to reinforce red. So what we got here is
Our
another
backup is
battle
joining the
cruiser
fight.
with a few frigates, looks like. And the Titan is now going to lead the charge and take out another one of these battle cruisers from yellow. So not long to go now on that one. Quite a few units here to support that Titan from red.
Ready for the front lines. Ready for the front lines. Ready for the front lines.
And off it goes, there we go. So yellow's lost that battle cruiser.
All ordnance accounted for.
And the Titan levels up to a level 3.
Our backup is joining the fight. Ready to lead.
Air wing at your disposal.
Ready for the front lines.
The Titan's shields are down.
Capital ship shields are down. Our backup is joining the fight.
All power to jump drive.
So whilst Red continues to clean up, we might have a quick look out at the map again. So Red trying to recapture this planet down here that Yellow still holds. And I think it's fair to say that
Reporting
Red
for duty.
holds the rest of the map except this last planet, which it is
Our fleet is under attack.
absolutely cleaning up right now. And it's using a lot of resources to destroy the starbase.
Let's clear this place out. All ordnance accounted for.
Our backup is joining the fight.
Our Titan is near destruction.
Ready for the front lines.
So you can see half health there for the Titan right now. It's going to be alright there. We also have a number of capital ships around it as well, so should anything go wrong, Red will still continue on and we'll win this game fairly easily.
You have a fighter problem.
But with the Titan, it'll help clean
All
up these other
accounted for.
units.
If it's out there, I'll find it.
Nobody gets the job done like me.
Our backup is joining.
And we're about to see the destruction of that starbase there. There you go.
Ready to lead.
As you can see, capital ship leveled up for that one. And they're now changing
Our
the
capital ship
tactic.
has been heavily damaged. Ready for the front lines.
You can see as that Titan travels through, it's setting off all the proximity mines. It is shooting up at these defensive platforms up here.
Wiped out an enemy colony.
Okay, so we just wiped out an enemy colony, which would be this one here. And
Let's clear
See.
this place out.
they are attacking the colony frigate here, so it's highly unlikely they'll be able to settle that one again. From here,
Ready to lead.
it appears we're just clearing out a lot of the infrastructure that we were talking about earlier.
All ordnance accounted for.
And that Titan definitely doing a lot of the heavy lifting here, taking a
for
lot of
the
the
front
damage. And oh wow, that Titan could lose that. It's at
Calculating
300,
jump coordinate.
300 health at the moment, 126 health. Wow, 17 health
Packed
on
up
that
and ready to go.
on that Titan. Definitely doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. Shields at only 17 out of 3,100. Okay,
fleet
so
is
that
under
Titan
attack.
is improving its health a little bit, but still highly fragile. See, the fighter and bomber wings doing a lot of damage here and a lot of the work here.
Ready
And-
for the front lines.
Okay, so there we go. Yellow has been defeated.
Ready for the front lines.
And it looks like
All
red
ordnance accounted for.
is trying to take this
Reporting
planet
for duty.
here. And red retreating its forces now, as there are no other units that can challenge it.
Reporting for duty. Calculating jump coordinates. All ordnance accounted for.
So we've got a single battle cruiser
All
here
hands, prepare for phase
attacking
jump.
the capital planet for yellow, and the rest of the
If it's
units
out
are
there,
leaving there.
I'll find it.
Our backup is joining the fight. Ready to lead. Ready for the front lines. Our planet is under siege.
All ordnance accounted for.
And there we go, guys. I think that is a game for red. They have achieved victory. And that's it. And thank you everyone for joining my stream. If you did like this, please make sure you follow me on Twitch or subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one.